Thank you very much. Hi, and welcome to my review of the new movie, Elvis. Man. Wow. I just got done seeing this like a couple hours ago. And man, this is a great movie, dude. This is a great movie. I don't know, it's just very, very good. This might be one of the best movies of 2022. 2022, and it's not my favorite movie, obviously. Nothing beats Patterson in the Lighthouse, you know. I didn't watch Patterson again, honestly. But anyway, let's get back to Elvis. Elvis is obviously it's I wonder who the story is about. Elvis. It's a biopic of Elvis, and man, do all the actors do a good job. Man, whoever the director is, it's a very stylized movie. Like, you can tell that the director had something in this. And I even looked it up, and it was like, oh, no, that's his directing style. It's the way he makes movies. Which I'm like, oh, yeah, so there's very styled to this man. And I'm glad there's more directors like that, because I know directors like James Gunn, Taika Waititi, other directors, they have a specific style that you can point out. I was like, that's a kind of movie. That's a kind of movie. That's a James Gunn movie. That's a Taika Waititi movie. This one, you can tell, this is a, whatever the director's name, something Van Buren, something like that. I don't know if I'll put up the name on there, but yeah, this is a really good movie. I got an Elvis song stuck in my head now. After watching a movie, And it was a movie that wasn't really played. We'll play at the end, but yeah. Unchained Melody, if anyone's wondering what song that it is. Yeah. The one he sung in Elvis's last performance before he died. Which, sadness. Yeah, it's kind of a tragic tale. Really, with seeing how, his managers are manipulating him, and how he fell for drugs, and all that stuff. I mean, the drugs part wasn't really focused on, which, he probably should have. But, Elvis is not a perfect film, but I don't really see anything wrong. I was getting worried whenever I was seeing, reviews of it, right? And it was like, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, that didn't deter me, because I want to form my own opinion, And man, yeah, they were a little too cruel on it, because this is a really good movie, broski. If we're talking on actors, Austin Butler does a really good job as Elvis. He's really good in this movie. But who's insanely good? Who's even better? 10 times better? Freaking Tom Hanks. Man, he gives a great performance, dude. Dude. I guess I'll get back to Austin Butler in just a second. But man, Tom Hanks does a good job. And for the first time, he plays a villain. Tom Hanks playing the bad guy? What? You know what I mean? You wouldn't think that Tom Hanks seems like a friendly guy. You wouldn't think he'd be playing the bad guy in this, but he indeed does. And he plays a manipulative businessman, a snowman, as he calls himself, which I have no idea what that's called. I don't know I guess that's a term in the internet doing business back then, I guess, but I've never heard the term before. Yeah. Tom Hanks does an excellent job. They put prosthetics on him. He looks majorly different than his actual thing and all this stuff. And I really like that. Tom Hanks did an excellent job playing the villain, quotations, because there wasn't a villain, but you could tell he was the bad guy. He was the bad guy. Like Austin Butler's Elvis wasn't really attacking him like that, because he's being manipulated. It's kind of a tragic tale, a cautionary tale, you could say. Austin Butler does an excellent job. I remember I was watching a review literally like after the movie just because, and the guy this guy also really liked it, and he's like, bro, the fact that he forgot what Elvis looked like, and he's like, I was just thinking of Austin Butler. And then you see like an actual image of Elvis, and you're like, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, he looks different. Speaking of that, there's one little detail that's like, obviously it doesn't determine from the movie, but there's a flaw with it, and it's that so as Elvis went on in the real world, like he started getting chubbier and all that stuff, a little chubby, like a little plump. Austin Butler doesn't really do that. He just stays skinny. Just stay skinny. Like, you would think that they'll put like prosthetic chub or whatever, or even Austin Butler fattening up for the role, eating for the role, but that didn't happen. But hey, Austin Butler still did a good job. He had a real good Elvis Presley impression. That you're like, yeah, no, that's Elvis's voice. That's just Elvis's voice. Which apparently, the movie was supposed to be made before COVID, but it didn't happen because COVID rose, so they couldn't start production. So he sat with it for a year, like practicing, and like I'm gonna become the Elvis Presley. I'm my buddy's voice. I'm not doing Austin Butler. I was doing an Elvis impression, obviously. But, yeah, this is a really good movie. I highly recommend it. This might be one of the best movies of 2022. I don't know if I have anything else to say, really. I'll just say go see this movie. Go see it. It is PG-13. Yeah, I highly recommend this movie, dude. Don't let the reviews deter you. Even though they were not critical on it, they were like, yeah, 7 or 6. For me, I would give the rating about a 8 to a 9, if I'm gonna be honest with you. You're like, an 8? Wait, hold on. You said it was the best movie of the year, but you gave Top Gun a higher rating. I mean, yeah. So I might check. I might check which rating I give, and then give that. If I gave Top Gun a 9, then this is a 9. But it is better. I think I don't know. I just liked it better. I like Top Gun. I did like Top Gun. But Elvis left me stunned. So, and, applauding and all that stuff. Like, that was a great movie. So yeah, I highly recommend this movie. I hope you enjoyed my review of Elvis. If you enjoyed and you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment what you thought of the movie once you've seen it. You should see it before you're watching reviews, if I'm being honest with you. When I was like, oh, but you're looking at reviews, I look at, like, Instagram post reviews and, like, non-spoiler specific reviews. Like, I'll watch actual, like, pure in-depth reviews of videos after I've seen the movie. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if you're on Instagram, hit the like button, follow, comment what you thought, or comment if you're gonna go see it or something, I don't know, but this has been my review of Elvis, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye-bye.